Josh and I were just talking about
creativity or think differently.
I did a post on my Instagram yesterday about imagination and creativity, and there was this quote by Albert Einstein, who was genius, very, very smart, intelligent man, who said imagination is more important than intelligence. And I thought that was so interesting, and it just talks about how, you know, being creative and thinking differently, similar to like the Apple campaign, you're able to do things that are out of the norm, that aren't just like these patterns that we keep seeing. And I notice it. Instagram, YouTube, it's just like everybody does everything that everybody else is doing, which, I mean, I do it too.
That's so true. Sometimes you gotta switch it up. If you do what everybody else is doing, you'll always either be second best or 1,000th best. You know what I mean? The only way to be truly innovative and kind of in the lead of everybody or in front of the trends is by thinking differently.
It's very hard to do. Very hard to do.
Yeah.
I don't even really know even where to begin. But I am starting to do a few things to help, like, change my thought.
And we're even starting to, like, try and put that into practice ourselves, right? Which is what you just said. But, like, it's almost a skill, right?
Yeah. Well, I think it's something that you practice, and you do different exercises like programming or design. You do things to get better at thinking that way, at thinking when you're trying to problem solve or stuff like that. So we're putting things into practice. I started yesterday.
And I've just been trying to do it now, I guess. I kind of have done it differently. You know, a lot of the times, one thing that I love to do is anytime I think of any possible invention, I always write it down and explore and kind of expand on it. Everything from really stupid stuff to stuff that has to do with technology. And I think that's like definitely a little creative thing for me, but I could do it so much more. So I need to, you kind of spark this.
Well, because I'm just kind of annoyed at everything is always the same. Just everything. Like, no matter where you look, things are done the same way. Maybe they're tweaked a little bit differently, but it's just everybody just copies everybody. But food for thought. To boost my creativity is read more books. Now it's time to get more sandwich stuff.
That's right, we gotta restock up for the week.
Alright, I'm about to go get my creativity juices flowing, but let's see what Josh is doing. Hey, Scoobs.
Hey. How's it going?
Good.
So I think imagination is like a muscle, right? So the more you use it, the more productive it becomes, the stronger it becomes. So if you're like, dude, I am so black and white and I have no imagination or creativity, then you need to start actually doing something creative, practicing your creativity, writing, creating video, art, drawing, whatever. Explore that and allow it to actually flex and be used, because, you know, it's probably withered up because you haven't used it in so long, you know? So that's what I would say.
I think one of the best ways to kind of spark your creativity, if maybe you don't want to start drawing, is change up your environment. I actually do have my swimsuit on, but I'm actually going to be working by the pool for, I don't know, a few hours just to see if anything happens. I'm not sure what all you guys do for a living. Let us know in the comments. I know I'm assuming a lot of you guys are in the development world, which I know we could use some creativity or inspiration. But let me know in the comments what you guys do for a living and what you guys do to like spark creativity, because I am totally open for all sorts of suggestions besides the ones that I'm just giving you guys. Alright, so the book I'm reading today is called Fashion Terrain, and I highly recommend any male or female. This is actually going through amazing women in our history and all the cool stuff that they did in their journey. And holy crap, this is actually super inspiring and makes you think a lot differently, and it's definitely sparking some creativity muscles in my brain. I said this earlier, but read books. Read books that are, you know, unique and different, even fiction. Like, I love fiction. Something that's going to help exercise that muscle, like Josh said. Alright, I want to show you guys what I did to our office. It's not 100% done, but it looks really, 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 really cool. So this is as you walk in. I flipped these two on their side and I stacked them. And we have Josh's area. Our rug. This is where we sit and ponder life. And here is my new area. Before, my desk was facing out. And then on this side, I have like all these books, my degree. That's so important. These are like inspiration things that I've built. Powerpuff Girls, the conference I used to run. These are the magazines I was featured in. Our devices for testing, because y'all know that's important. And then just all of our stuff in there. As you can tell, I'm a little red from being in the sun. In the name of like being creative, since I took today off from work and social and all that sort of stuff, and then this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so I'm gonna do a 3-day 72-hour device detox. So actually no laptop, no phone. I will vlog it though to let you guys know like how it's going, but I decided to get creative and redo our room so it'd kind of be a more like inspiring place to work in. I don't know if you guys can see this, but I have a big whiteboard back here. I've had that since I was in school, and it's just a great place to write ideas down. And now it's closer to my desk, so I'm happy. But now I'm going to go and make some healthy desserts for Mr. Josh. Because one of the things my mom said, since I'm sort of like taking this break from like working and doing all this sort of stuff and trying to like find more creativity, I'm doing things that I actually love to do, and one of them is actually cooking and baking. And I used to always bake for Josh like these healthy desserts, so I'm going to do that now for dinner. One of the ways to get your creativity flowing is by doing different things. So maybe you're not a baker or you're not a cook, you could still try those things or find a recipe and do it because it's fun, because you never know what that could spark, what sort of inspiration that could have. So it's kind of like breaking out of your normal mode, which mine is like zeros and ones and like all that sort of stuff all day. So it's kind of nice to do something different and actually with my hands get creative. So here are some of my ingredients. Got that almond flour. So let's see what I come up with. Alright, so it kind of looks like it might end up being some sort of bread. We'll see. And now, we are going to make dinner. With tubes.
That is right.
And I look really sunburnt. Or tan.
You're tan.
Or both. Alright. We are eating our dinner. There's Scoobs.
If you're like trying to be more creative and think outside the box, just surround yourself with other people that know how to do it really well. If there's somebody you know that like, man, they think of the coolest ideas for brands or content, or they're just incredible artists or something, you know what I mean, that you admire about their creativity, just hang around them. Generally, they've been able to tap into that flow of creativity for whatever vertical they're great at. And a lot of times when you're around somebody like that, it kind of inspires you and helps you to get there as well. So I would definitely say surround yourself with other creative, smart individuals.
That's why I hang out with them. Alright, so here is the chocolate bread that I made. It's with almond flour, as you guys saw. And I was gonna make brownies, but then it kind of turned into bread because I used 2 eggs, and the more eggs you use, the fluffier it gets.
Fluff.
You probably know. So Josh and I are going to try this and let you know how it tastes. Sweet.
Very sweet, yeah.
It's okay.
What up, yo? I was waiting for you to say something.
I didn't know he was filming. Man. Alright, so that ends today's vlog, talking about creativity and doing different things to, you know, flex, stretch those muscles.
It's really important, I mean, for everything, whether you're in sales, social media marketing, entrepreneurship, you're working for somebody, I mean, development, being able to come up with creative solutions and ideas is only going to help you in life. And we definitely haven't mastered this skill yet, but we're on the same journey. We're always trying to figure out how to be more creative and how to stimulate the creativity. So
yeah, we hope that's helpful, and you guys can let us know in the comments what you guys do to be more creative, because I would really love to hear that, since that's something I'm really trying to work on. So please let me know.
And I will need those as well.
If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. We greatly appreciate it. And please subscribe to our channel below.
See you guys.
Bye.